What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. Today we are going to be talking about our July Player of the Month card predictions. Yesterday I did upload my video talking about the Topps Now cards, so if you're wondering where some of these guys might be, why didn't you mention this guy? I probably mentioned him on yesterday's video, so make sure to check that out. Of course, you guys have probably seen the schedule at this point. July Player of the Month flashbacks are going to be coming into the game on Friday alongside other stuff. We should probably have new headliners, new moments, stuff like that as usual. So the new Topps Now card, the new Player of the Month, and the Lightning card are going to be arriving this Friday. As always, make sure if you guys are enjoying this video, slap a like down below. It really helps me out. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Really would appreciate it. A lot of great Diamond Dynasty content coming out. Really interesting team build coming out tonight, so you don't want to miss it. But this time I actually did go through for all my Player of the Month predictions, and I actually made a little bit of a sketch of what their card might look like, so let's go ahead and check those out right now. Couple things to keep in mind. Player of the Month always features one top Lightning Diamond, 4 diamond cards, and then 4 golds underneath it. It seems the way the trend has gone, there's always at least one pitcher diamond and one reliever diamond, and then for the golds it's usually 2 pitchers and 2 position players, so keep that in mind. Also, pay no mind to the overall on these sketches. These are in regular rosters, which they rate things differently because you cannot have stats go to 125. So with that being said, let's get right into it. First, we have Wallisch. We have Adrian Wojnarowski right here. I'm going to say an 81 overall for him. Of course, the Baltimore Orioles pitcher. He had 30 innings pitched, a 3.6 ERA, 1.83 opponent batting average, 0.93 whip, 37 strikeouts, 8 walks, and 5 home runs given up. He, I believe, is a 72 overall in Diamond Dynasty. Currently, he has a bronze card, and I think he is deserving. I think a lot of times they like to give a little bit of love to teams like the Orioles that obviously aren't going to get too many top cards, at least from these current years, because they haven't been good in a while, and Wallisch has been pretty good for them. You know, a really low opponent batting average at 183. I'm going to say an 81 overall Gold Player of the Month card for him. On to the next one, we got Alex Dickerson of the red hot San Francisco Giants. They've cooled off just a little bit, but still making that run for the postseason. He hasn't had the most at bats. I think he only had about 60 throughout the month of July, but he was very effective in that time. Against lefties, he batted 400 with a 1,000 slug, 2 total extra base hits. That was in 5 at bats, so don't pay that too much mind. And then against righties, 392, 765 slug, 4 home runs, 10 total extra base hits, 13 strikeouts, and 5 walks. So another thing, they really don't usually change the fielding or speed because they figure that's what their card is. The only variable is their hitting stats and then vision and so on and so forth. I think this could be a decent gold budget card. 86, 83 contact, 82, 72 power. This could be, you know, somewhat usable, I do believe. It could be a Battle Royale card if nonetheless. I'm going to say anywhere between an 82 to 83 overall for Alex Dickerson. It seems like Texas Rangers are always in the mix for Topps Now cards and Player of the Month. Danny Santana, no exception. Really good month of July. I think he did just get recently upgraded to a 72 overall in Diamond Dynasty, but he hit 500 against lefties, 1,033 slug, 4 home runs, 8 total extra base hits. Righties, he hit 333, 596 slug, 3 home runs, 7 total extra base hits, 25 strikeouts, so he did strike out a little bit. That's why his vision is not that high, and then only 3 walks. Also not great plate discipline. This could be a pretty cool card. He could play pretty much everywhere. Is he going to play it well? No. This is one of the guys that really looks like a POTM card. They don't really have that much defense, which is unfortunate, but it could be a nice Battle Royale card. Now, you might think, and this goes for everybody, he hit 400, 1,000 slug versus lefties. Why is his stats not a little bit higher? Because they aren't going to take like a 72 bronze, and just because he had run really good month, they're not going to give him like 110, you know, contact left, 110 power left. They do still keep somewhat in mind what their player is, so you know, they want to make it realistic, but also a fun card representing their month. So Danny Santana, this would be an 83 overall. This would be still a really nice card. Finally, Ryan Yarbrough of my Tampa Bay Rays. I had to show him a little bit of love, and he's definitely deserving. If you're wondering where Travis d'Arnaud is, I think he's going to get a Topps Now card, so I don't have him as a POTM. He had a 2.52 ERA in 25 innings pitched, 198 opponent batting average, 0.84 whip, 21 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 2 home runs to give it up. This would not be a, you know, pure strikeout guy, this would be a much more control in limiting hits, more kind of pitch to contact guy for Ryan Yarbrough. I think he's going to get an 83 overall card. I think the Rays are really lacking in, terms of representation for the season they've had. They only have 2 live cards, that being Glasnow and Austin Meadows, and I think Ryan Yarbrough is definitely deserving. He's had a really nice month of July. He is one of these openers, well, not the opener, but the guy that pitches after the opener, and I think he definitely is deserving, so a nice 83 overall card to wrap out the rest of the golds. But now let's get into my diamond predictions, starting off with Seth Lugo right here. Trust me, this was between Tommy Kahnle and Seth Lugo. They pretty much had identical stats. It's kind of scary how close they were, both pitching in New York, but I did go with Seth Lugo right here. He had a 0 ERA, 0.75 opponent batting average, 0.32 whip, 16 strikeouts, 1 walk, no home runs, and 12.2 innings pitched. Tommy Kahnle was just a little bit worse, still fantastic, and it's just kind of rare that they give out 2 relievers, and I don't think one of these guys would get a gold for that performance, so I'm going to give the diamond to Seth Lugo. It could definitely be Tommy Kahnle either, but this could be a cool card. He has a lot of pitches: curveball, 4-seam fastball, 2-seam slider, and a changeup. A lot of break, throws decently hard, about 94-95 miles per hour, really good hit 9, decent K and walk 9. Just a really well-rounded card for Seth Lugo. Here I'm going to put Ramon Laureano once again. This is kind of a situation where he's a 79 overall. It would be very rare that they would actually give a player like a 95 overall card from just having a silver. Plus, add on top of that we've had 3 position players. All of our Lightning Diamonds have been position players so far, but Ramon Laureano still should get a really nice diamond at an 88 overall is what I have him at. He hit 409 against lefties, 727 slug, 1 home run, 5 total extra base hits against righties, hit 385, 885 slug, 7 home runs, 12 total extra base hits. I think this is going to be a very nice card if he has stats similar to this, 90 speed. The fielding is a little bit low, but this is kind of like a Vladimir Guerrero-esque card where, he has pretty good speed, really good arm strength, maxed out at 99, and then 70 fielding. It's silver, it's enough to pass. Harper has 70 defenses, flashback cards, so if you guys don't mind that, it shouldn't really be an issue. And then good hitting stats, not the best vision. He does strike out, 21 strikeouts in the month of July, but good versus both sides, 88, 97 contact, 90, 74 power. This would be a very usable card that doesn't have god-awful defense. Like I said, always going to have a diamond starting pitcher within here, and I think Mike Clevenger is most deserving of that one right here. I'm going to say an 89 overall for him. He pitched 31 innings, 1.74 ERA, 243 opponent batting average, 1.03 whip, 41 strikeouts, 5 walks, 3 home runs given up. Mike Clevenger's never been a guy that's really limited hits, but I think at 80 hit 9 would still be pretty fair. 243 is not great, but it's not bad either. He did strike out a lot, 41 batters and 31 innings pitched. I think that's deserving of a 91 K9, 70 walk 9, 69 home runs per 9. Not great, not bad either. Decent control. I think this could be a cool little card. Doesn't have the best pitches, just a fastball, slider, changeup, and a curveball, but in the right hands, it could be effective. And the same thing that I said with Laureano, I just don't see us getting 4 position player Lightning Diamonds in a row, which is why I have Uriel here getting a 90 overall diamond. Very deserving of a Lightning Diamond in my opinion, but I think that they are going to give it to a pitcher for the first time this year. Against lefties hit 294, 882 slug, 3 home runs, 4 total extra base hits. Righties hit 420, 827 slug, 9 home runs, 15 total extra base hits, just 12 strikeouts. Always a guy that really limits his strikeouts, so he'd have really good vision. I have him as getting higher than 99 contact, probably like 110. 90 power, 75 and 78 splits versus lefties. The thing that really limits this card's overall is the defense. It's not great over at first, and you might think he probably deserves a little bit more power, maybe, but at the same point, like I said, Uriel has never been a real power guy, and it's something that we saw with DJ LeMahieu. he had a very outlier month in the month of June where he hit for a lot more power than he usually does, and he did get a Player of the Month card, and they didn't go too crazy on his power stats because he's usually not a power hitter, and neither is Uriel. He's more a guy that hits for average, which is why he's going to have really good contact, and you know, maybe they could boost his power up a little bit more than what I have, but I think he is deserving of the top diamond in the set. Now let's get to the Lightning Diamond. And it was down to pretty much two pitchers, either Gerrit Cole or Steven Strasburg. I can see what you guys might say right away. The Astros having the Lightning Diamond and the highest overall card. That's fair, but at the same point, they really have deserved it. They've been playing really, really well, and I picked them as my World Series favorite, at least in the American League currently. And I'm going to go with Gerrit Cole. He pitched better than Steven Strasburg, and I had Steven Strasburg getting a Topps Now card, one like a 91, 92 overall diamond. So that's why I'm going to have Gerrit Cole right here. He was phenomenal. 1.85 ERA, 174 opponent batting average, 0.88 whip, 51 strikeouts, 9 walks, 5 home runs given up in 34 innings pitched. This is a 95 overall card. All the Lightning Diamonds have landed at a 95. Maybe they're going to go higher because we have more really good cards in the game at this point. I'm not really too sure. But 91 stamina, 92 hit 9, 99 maxed out K9. It's going to be higher than that, probably like 105, 110, because 51 strikeouts and 34 innings pitched is really, really good. 76 per walks per 9, which is solid for Gerrit Cole. That is, you know, gonna get the job done, and you see that 87 average control on his pitches as well. Home runs per 9 is gonna be low because him and his teammate Justin Verlander, both phenomenal pitchers this year, but they still do give up home runs. I'm gonna say this is my Lightning Diamond right there for Gerrit Cole. I'm pretty, you know, happy with my predictions. I think those are pretty accurate. Of course, you know, you can interchange either Tommy Kahnle and Seth Lugo and then Steven Strasburg and Gerrit Cole. I think those are very similar in their matchups. And it's really just down to Seth Lugo had a little bit better month, and the same thing for Gerrit Cole, but they could always mix those two up. But that's what I'm calling for the Player of the Month cards that we're going to see on Friday. I want to know what you guys think is going to happen for the Player of the Month cards. Who do you think is deserving of a diamond, and who do you guys think is going to get the top Lightning Diamond? Let me know down below in the comment section. And if it was Gerrit Cole, would you guys be interested in going out and completing the set to get him on your team? But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like down below. Hope you guys have a great day today. There comes out. Yeah.
Love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory.